From the ground up, the process of growing and juicing wheatgrass. 10 days ago, this shot of wheatgrass was a pile of seed. Those seeds went through a 5-step process to get where they are today. They were soaked, sprouted, planted, harvested, and juiced. Let's take a closer look at each step of the process to see just how easy growing your own wheatgrass can be. We begin with step number 1, soaking. These organic, hard spring wheat berries are the seeds used to produce high-quality wheatgrass juice. In order to grow, these seeds must first be soaked. Drop the seeds inside a clean glass jar and fully immerse them in room temperature water, as you see here. A mesh lid is necessary to allow for proper airflow, so sit the jar in a cool, dark place. By soaking the wheat berries for 24 hours, the hard outer shell of the seed softens, and this allows the process of germination to begin. After 24 hours, you can see the seeds have swollen in size, and it's now time to drain off the excess water, rinse the seeds, and prepare for step 2, sprouting. The seeds have been soaked, leaving the outer shell very soft. Place the jar again in a cool, dry place. This time, invert the jar and rest it at a 45-degree angle to allow for proper drainage. Excess moisture will only encourage mold, and allow the seeds to rest for another 24 to 48 hours. You can see now that the seeds have begun to sprout. Their tiny little root systems are emerging. It's time to give these seeds one more rinse and prepare for step 3, planting. Several options for planting exist for indoor and outdoor environments. Indoors, one can choose the dirt method, paper towel method, or reusable coconut husk mats. Outdoors, the seeds can either be planted directly in the soil or placed in a greenhouse. We're going to plant these seeds directly in the soil. Simply sprinkle the seeds evenly across the soil. There's no need to cover them with dirt. Keeping them in the shade for the first few days is ideal to protect them from the sun's drying rays. And be sure to water the seeds daily. In ideal conditions, the grass will be ready for harvest within 7 to 10 days. Then we can prepare for step 4, harvesting. Harvesting wheatgrass is a simple process. Simply cut the grass with scissors about 1 inch from the dirt. Collect it in a bowl or box for easy transport. Keep in mind your wheatgrass will continue growing even after it's been trimmed. You can expect to get 2 to 3 harvests just from one flat of wheatgrass. Once indoors, be sure to rinse the grass off with cool, running water to remove any impurities. Now it's time to prepare for the 5th and final step, juicing. Several options exist for extracting the juice from these blades of wheatgrass, ranging from manual to high-end juicers. This lesson describes the juicing process with an Omega Vert electric juicer. Drop the wheatgrass down the chute, as illustrated here. As you can see, the juice is funneled to the right and the leftover dry pulp is directed to the left. The resulting wheatgrass juice must be consumed fresh or frozen for later consumption in order to maintain integrity of the vitamins and minerals present in the liquid. See how easy that was? Growing your own wheatgrass is simple. Just remember each step the seed must take. It has to be soaked, sprouted, planted, harvested, and then juiced. From the ground up, the process of growing and juicing wheatgrass.